guns have been making headlines in Namibia recently, and naturally, there haven't been for good reasons. Sound familiar? We might love American music, their movies, and worship their celebrities like our lives depended on it. But please, let's not adopt their gun culture as well. This isn't the Wild Wild West. So naturally, if even 17-year-olds can potentially have access to assault rifles, we should all be a little worried. But despite the politics, lax gun control, and the apparent free-for-all that seems to be going on in the country, let's not forget how guns have shaped Namibia's history. Then, like now, guns have always been a symbol of status and power. It allowed colonialists great bargaining tools which gave them land, animals, cheap labor, women, and basically all the power they wanted. And then some. So naturally, locals put two and two together and realized, hey, maybe we should get some too. Namibia's liberation struggle lasted for 30 years, although our fight against oppression, colonialism, and general injustice has gone on for much longer than that. And once the war ended, people on both sides were instructed to hand over their guns. But of course, being natural likers of things, some of them thought that they'd keep the guns to themselves. And every now and then, guns like AK-47s resurface in the capable hands of people like this guy. Yes, it's all fine and dandy that he came to the liquor store's rescue. But what was he doing with an AK-47 in the first place? Machine guns are illegal. To add to the legal harms of our AK-47 stockpiles, assault rifles from the armed struggles in the DRC and Angola have been circulating through the country via legal gun trades. But don't be fooled. It's not just illegal guns that are a problem. According to Inspector General Sebastian de Tunga, there are over 170,000 registered gun licenses in Namibia. To put that into perspective, that would mean that every resident in the Hardep and Karas region would own a gun. But let's be real, we can't be all that surprised. Getting a gun license is cheaper than applying for a passport. I mean, with the average 3 to 6 month wait, that is still much quicker than getting a house. In order to legally obtain a gun, you have to be 18 years old, have no previous criminal convictions, and have a safe to keep the gun. Our local gun shops import ammunition from as far as Israel, the Czech Republic, and the USA. And these guns are used in everything, from self-defense, hunting, armed robberies, domestic violence, and murder. Guns are intended to maim, injure, or kill. The lax gun laws have Detunga worried that each Namibian household could essentially turn into its own military base.
Firearm issuance should be controlled, and it should make it difficult for anyone to get a firearm. If we are in this house and we are 10, and my children are 19, 18, 20, and there are 5 men, and I'm here, they can all acquire firearm. Myself, I'm there, the wife will acquire firearm. Our house is like a military base. And if our house is a military base, you multiply by families or communities or houses in Windhoek. Some probably have got 5, some have got 3, some have got... I can tell you, this is like the country will be like a NATO military, operation base.
He explains that reforms are currently being made to the current Arms and Ammunition Act to tighten the allocation of gun licenses. And he suggests that we follow the example of Botswana, who have a quota of how many gun licenses can be issued in a year. Well, he encourages all citizens to contact their local consulars and make suggestions to improve the current laws. Otherwise, here's hoping that we don't turn into our friends across the Atlantic.